is war, and it's on tonight. So get up and fight, get up and fight. You've had all your life to run and hide. Step up, now step up, let's do this. Fight, 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 fight.
Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome to the premier event of Ohio wrestling. This is War. My name is Bryce T, joined by my partner tonight, Steve. Steve, this is a huge night of action we got lined up.
Tonight is the night. We're having two huge rumbles tonight, Bryce, and I'm excited.
As am I. Let's let Rick Thomas get the introductions out of the way. Always nice getting a mention there.
Look at that guy.
Look at that. Amen.
Cannot wait for this action to kick off tonight, Bryce.
Neither can I.
We're starting it off with Nick Hahn.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Steve, but isn't Nick Hahn, is he not employed? He's not employed here anymore, right?
Technically, no. He lost at the anniversary show, and he is not supposed to be managing, nor is his tag team supposed to be tagging ever again. So it's kind of surprising to see exactly what he's wanting here tonight.
Well, there's one thing that hasn't changed about him. It's that he is still as humbly branded as ever.
I just can't believe that he fit that head inside their hand.
I can't either. I can only imagine how sweaty it had to have been after he took it off.
I don't even want to know.
If you guys could just do me one favor and just shut the hell up, I would surely appreciate it.
I don't think this crowd here in Lima is going to listen to a word he says.
They haven't for every year that he's been here. I don't think they're starting now.
They're not going to start now.
Just listen to the crowd tonight, Steve.
This is one way to get them. I'm speechless because they, as you can hear right now, they are giving their opinion to Nick Hahn.
For anyone who can't make it out, they're chanting, "You suck." That is not my words.
That is this crowd's words.
Crowd's words.
Classically trained Mr. Careless Whisper himself.
I have made this company so much money in my entire time here. I'm the longest tenured member of the roster. I've been here since the UAW days.
I mean, technically you're not tenured anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know who the decision makers is these days, but I'm asking for an opportunity. So if anyone back there can help me out, I'm pulling all the favors I got.
Uh-oh. Here comes the boss lady.
The one person you never want to be face to face with when you're calling somebody out.
Yeah, she'll put him right in his place.
Oh, Christine making her feelings known right off the bat.
Snubbed him on the handshake.
What?
What? Can you believe what you're hearing, Steve?
I cannot believe Christine, she gave him.
She gave him the stocking sticker.
So I am managing the road tonight. That's fantastic. I will manage him to a huge victory, and then the entourage is back. Thank you, everybody.
Well, he guaranteed a win.
I mean, we've seen Nick Hahn wrestle before.
Maybe Jake Rose is a pair of boots I borrow. Let me go to that. I'll call my number. We'll see.
There's more. Into the Men's War Rumble, Nick Hahn. Never did I think I'd see the day, Steve.
Listen, okay. Not only is Christine giving him an opportunity, he has to be in the Men's Rumble. He has to win the Men's Rumble. But he's coming in at entry number 1.
There is quite yeah, the opportunity is underselling it, Rick.
Yeah, this is not an opportunity. This is a feat that not too many people can accomplish.
And you and I saw how many people are back there waiting to get into this Rumble tonight.
And there's a few people back there that would love to get their hands on Nick Hahn.
That there are. Well, I'll just say this. For the sake of sportsmanship, good luck, Nick Hahn. I hope somebody is willing to lend you a pair of boots.
This is war, and it's on tonight, so get up and fight. Get up and fight. You've had more.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest here tonight at War Rumble is the Women's Rumble match. Two women will start this match, and every 90 seconds, another contestant will enter the ring. The only way to eliminate someone is to throw them over the top rope, and both feet must touch the floor. The winner of the Rumble match will receive a championship match against Starr. And now let's see who at random picked out the number 1.
Everybody, welcome to our first of 2 Rumbles here tonight at War Wrestling.
We're starting off with the women's. Oh, we have not. Is this who I think it is? We have not seen here at War Wrestling in quite some time.
It has been quite some time, as you said, And I'm going to tell you this right now. In the time that Harley Fairfax has been gone from war, she has gone all across the country. And you can tell she does not look the same as she did last time she was here at War Wrestling.
No, she does not. She has a whole different look, a different demeanor about her. She means business. But let's not forget, you are looking at a former War Women's champion. She knows what it takes to get the job done.
That she does, and she's probably one of the odds-on favorite to win. But here comes the problem, Steve. You drew number 1.
You have to stay through all of the other contestants to get your hand raised and get a shot at Shawna Reed.
And let's see who her first person that she's going to have to try to overthrow tonight's going to be.
A new face here at War, the Muscle Mommy, Maya.
Not just a new face at War. This is a new face for wrestling entirely. Because, Steve, this is Maya's pro wrestling debut match.
Oh, the pressure that's got to be on her, knowing that she's about to step into the ring for the first time against Harley Fairfax.
She certainly has the strength about her. You know, it's very rare that I find anyone who can out-muscle or at least match the muscles of Harley Fairfax. I think Maya might just be that one person.
From the looks of it, she's got the look, she's got the muscles, but like you said, this is her first time being in a ring. There is no refs, anything goes, and she's in there with Harley Fairfax.
And just to reiterate, everybody, you do have to throw your opponent over the top rope, not the middle, not the bottom, and both feet must touch the ground in order to be eliminated. We got 2 referees on the outside making sure that everything is straight and fair here. And Harley Fairfax inviting the pain here.
Well, right there, you know, I don't know if Maya knows, Fairfax, she brings that fighting spirit, and she's going to bring it to you with every little thing she does.
There's that Thor's hammer from Harley. I've seen many a tree get chopped down by that, let alone a human being.
Fairfax going for the elimination early here. And we know in these rumbles, sometimes you got to work your opponent a little bit more to get him over that top rope.
Very inventive escape there from Maya. Hook in the head, turn her around.
Big suplex on Fairfax. Didn't quite get her up in the air as much, but it was more right in that snap style.
Harley Fairfax is one of those people that you want to keep grounded. You don't want to let her get a chance to attack you.
No, Fairfax's fist, feet, head, arms, body, it's all a weapon.
But now you got to reconcile with entrant number 3. Who's it going to be? The big flexor, Fleximus Maximus, the flexorcist herself,
Alexis.
I got tongue-tied there, Steve. I kept trying to make words of flex.
That was a lot of nicknames, and oh my Lord, Alexis just dropped Fairfax with a back elbow.
Maya trying to figure out what she can do with Alexis. Littlefoot here. She's a seasoned pro at this point in her career. She knows how to take somebody off their feet.
And you can tell right there she knows how to use her feet.
And they don't call her Littlefoot for nothing. They may be small, but they are powerful.
They are very lethal. Oh, you might not need to pose because you do not want to let Fairfax get back on her feet at this point.
No, you do not. But you also might want to just try to thin out the herd as early as you can.
Yes, here we go with elimination on Maya.
And now here comes Harley.
Help me, she says.
Harley said not today. Snap arrow right to the spinal column.
Oh, big double forearms there. Oh.
Maya tried rebounding out the ropes. It was to no avail.
We've seen Fairfax here. Oh, the big jawbreaker.
Maya now immediately back up to her feet.
Once again, oh! Oh, I've never seen quite such a takeover there. That is,
I think, the first time I've ever seen one like that myself.
I thought she was going for one of those big other suplexes.
Yep. Entrant number 4 here tonight in the Women's War Rumble. Huge clothesline there from Maya. Does Madam President have your vote, Steve? Sebastian LaShawn is here in the War Women's Rumble. Does she seek your support? Do you give her a financial benefit?
Let's see how she deals with Alexis and Maya and Fairfax here in a minute, and then I'll give you my fair assessment.
A median voter. You like to see it.
I don't just jump right in, you know what I mean?
Sebastian LaShawn immediately going into Littlefoot. Oh, look at that flexibility, choking out
Using the
Littlefoot.
long legs, and then not only that, doing a split halfway across the ring.
It takes quite the athlete to be able to pull something like that off. But meanwhile, you heard that nasty shot there on Maya from Fairfax.
Oh! And Alexis with her own little chop to the chest, but Fairfax is like, here, hold on a minute. Oh!
Harley's not about to be overdone.
I don't know what was louder, the chop on the chest or the crowd with their ooh.
All the crowd here tonight looking astounded by the bit of strength that they've seen here. Fairfax standing dominant in the center. Maya, though, looking ready to charge in like a bull in a china shop.
Oh, drop kick.
And the crowd here already giving their support to Maya, the muscle mommy. Getting a little bit of gloating there. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize, girl.
Yeah, but you don't want to take your eyes off of what's going on. Oh, Alexis, just a fury of chops to the chest of Sebastian.
Alexis showing off some splits of her own on the ropes.
Oh.
Maya, meanwhile, kicked in the midsection of Fairfax.
There we go. Maya and Alexa going in for the hockey fight. Oh! Maya just too strong with those clubs.
Absolutely. You heard Maya. Who's next?
Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus.
While we just watched pandemonium unfold in the ring, outside the ring, Casey Clay making her way out here tonight.
Casey Clay is no stranger. She has been around. She's got her name out there.
Traveling around all of Ohio and Indiana as of late. She's here to make her name tonight in the War Women's Rumble.
Trying to pick and choose her first victim.
I think I heard a little bit of directions being given by Sebastian, telling to go after Maya.
Well, right now, the two people you need to worry about strength-wise, Harley Fairfax and Maya. You want to maybe get them two out of here first.
Absolutely. But you also got to think, the more people that fill up this ring, the less likely that you're probably going to get attacked by somebody else.
Exactly. Once there's an even amount, everybody kind of gets their own person. Oh!
Right now, Casey Clay being real smart, just biding her time, getting a breather back. Meanwhile, Maya
With a giant bear hug.
but getting an elbow to the face. Littlefoot following up. Sebastian's not down the corner, and Fairfax is getting the mud put into her.
Oh!
Huge
Fairfax
boot.
with a big up kick right there.
Casey keeping Fairfax down. Sebastian not about to get anywhere near that top rope. Doesn't want to be even close.
No, you don't want to get. You don't want to get on any ropes when it comes to a rumble, because that's just your easy. She's going up. You got Sebastian on the top.
Huge crossbody. Meanwhile, Harley Fairfax avoided being eliminated herself.
Oh, there goes Alexis, possibly.
Micah entering the Rumble now. You know, I think I take it back, Steve. We got another powerhouse in the ring. It ain't just two now.
Listen, she is laying the wood. Some shots on Harley Fairfax. She is not backing down. And she's like smile laughing right in Harley's face.
Indeed. I've seen Micah train alongside the likes of Jerry Lynn. This is a woman you do not want to underestimate.
You can tell right now she is not afraid. She's not shy. She came right in. She didn't buy her time. She found one of the biggest, meanest dogs in the yard and went right for her.
Well, speaking of one of the biggest, baddest dogs in the yard, Maya taking it to Casey. Oh, Casey about just got steamrolled. Micah, though, huge kicks to Alexis Littlefoot. And is this a weird alliance that we might be seeing between Micah and Harley Fairfax?
Hey, maybe there's a little bit of respect. They did give each other some pretty good shots.
Well, this is the good promotion for being all about respect. Oh, Maya there, sending Casey Clay crashing down to earth.
Did we miss him? Did Sebastian get eliminated?
I don't think that's the case. I think Sebastian is taking a breather. Joe Lopez on the outside just trying to argue and say, hey, get back in there.
Oh.
But there's nothing saying that you have to be inside the ring at all times.
Yeah. Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That literally will make you eat your pancakes to serve. That kick to the bottom of the jaw.
Leo now looking like the queen of the masquerade ball here at the Royal Rumble. Sebastian Hassan, running like she just saw a ghost. Look at that! Arm drag and another there to Micah.
Oh!
Faking out Casey Clay. Big Hurricanrana.
Coming in like a ball of fire.
Leela absolutely making her presence known here in the Rumble tonight.
Yes, she is. She didn't come in, once again, not buying her time, not surveying the layout of the land. She just came in and went right at it.
Speaking of coming right at it, did you see that running knee that Sebastian LaShawn gave Micah?
Yeah, she came all the way from out of the crowd, all the way across the ring with that one.
Meanwhile, Clay there getting a bit of revenge on Leela. On now, precarious position. Sebastian LaShawn might be on the verge of being eliminated, as is Alexis Littlefoot.
Maya's still trying to recuperate. Oh!
Sebastian managing to kick the head of Fairfax.
The flexibility on her.
But Littlefoot eliminating Sebastian LaShawn.
Sebastian is the first lady to be eliminated out of the Rumble.
I am sorry, Madam President. You had a good campaign here tonight, but you are not getting that title
And
shot.
you're not winning my vote. I'm sorry.
Here we are, Steve. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 competitors that have come out into this Rumble so far, and we've only just now had the first one eliminated.
Oh, Lima, a little bit of a handstand splash. You guys got to remember, Harley Fairfax is your #1 entry.
And she is acting like she hasn't broken a sweat.
And she has been taking a beating and giving a beating.
Look at the crazed look on her face as she attacks Leela.
That war paint is something else. Here comes our next contestant. Carter coming in. The freshest member. Oh, taking out Micah. Oh,
You call yourself the Grand Slam, you better have a good batting arm. Those Polish hammers certainly looking like you do.
Oh, fireman. Roll up. Nip what? Nip up. Leg drop. What a sequence by Carter.
The Grand Slam looking to make a Grand Slam home run here tonight.
One of these lucky ladies is going to end up getting to face Shawna Reed for the Women's War Wrestling title.
And you know that everybody here in this ring is just chomping at the bit for that opportunity. Title shots like these don't come just willy-nilly.
No, they do not. Like I said, you got a former War Wrestling Women's Champion, Harley Fairfax. She held on to that title for quite some time. She would love to have that back around her waist.
So far, everybody else in this match, either fairly new or brand new faces to War Wrestling. Though it seems here tonight, Steve, that the crowd have been getting really into just about everybody that's been here.
Yeah, there hasn't been one disappointment that's came out of that locker room yet. Maya better watch out though. We've said it before, she keeps getting up on those ropes.
Littlefoot trying to eliminate her, but next up,
oh, big cross body.
we've had the Muscle Mommy in here earlier, but now it's time to meet Mother herself, Chelsea, coming fresh off some appearances with the NWA. Look at this athleticism.
She has an extensive gymnast background, so it should be exciting to watch what she can pull off in this Rumble.
Huge face buster there.
With that double back handspring.
Oh, but you just see straight to the chin from Micah.
All the backflips in the world ain't gonna save you from a boot to the face.
Absolutely not. Now,
Oh, Carter might have bit off a little more than she can chew. Oh,
didn't even need full contact with the chest to get chopped down like that. And Micah and Fairfax once again getting up each other's face. Steve, I'm pretty sure, from what I can remember, this is a whole new attitude for Harley Fairfax.
Yes, it
I
is.
do not remember her being like this last time we saw her at War.
no, the last time we saw her at War, she was just coming into that Shield Maiden gimmick, the Shield Maiden. She was wanting to, show and express a different side of her. But as we can see now, it's in full swing, and she is not one to mess with. Mother getting thrown halfway across the ring by Maya. Oh, Mika's out.
Harley Fairfax scoring an elimination here tonight. And I think Casey Clay might have just made the wrong gesture to Fairfax. But meanwhile, Zoe Sky entering the Rumble now. Coming sky high.
Oh, coming in. Oh, big double chop.
She is running wild on all the competition here tonight.
And Carter, once again, she double chopped Fairfax and then kind of was like, I'm sorry.
Frankly, that's the best way you can mitigate any sort of repercussions.
Yeah, oh, hey.
But right now,
Mother and Zoe going for Layla.
Leela over the top now, holding on the outside.
Fighting her way back in.
Take this chance to get back in.
Whoa.
Everyone here taking their chances to show their athleticism.
Splits, nip up, and chopped right in the chest.
Twice for good measure.
Zoe Sky over there just putting the boots to Alexis.
Meanwhile, Carter and Casey trying their best to eliminate the muscle mommy.
Oh! Mother over there getting a stretch on with right into Harley Fairfax's throat.
And Alexis Littlefoot saving herself from a near elimination there. Looking like she's coming fresh off the racetrack. Paris is here to win herself a title shot.
And she's coming out saying, she's showing to the crowd saying she's her. She's gonna, but she can't be her unless she doesn't get herself in the ring.
Well, technically, if you never get in the ring, you can never be eliminated.
But you can't win.
This is true. This is true.
Jaw jacket with Joe Lopez is not gonna get you anywhere.
Yeah, we saw how that went with Sebastian LaShawn earlier. Mother now working that wrist of Carter.
Paris still on the outside.
It looks like she's looking for something. Is she going fully under the ring?
Yes,
I think she is.
She is.
She's gone. I don't even see her feet anymore, Steve.
No, she is officially taking herself right out of this rumble.
Look, I know wrestlers and racers have their own extremities, but I'm pretty sure underneath the ring is not a pit stop.
No, it is not. We're all in the corners here. You got Carter trying to take out Mommy. Bax trying to take out Maya. You got KC trying to take out Layla, and then you have Zoe Sky trying to take out Alexis.
Everyone's squared off together right now, but wait, Steve, look who it is!
In campaign, former War Wrestling Women's Champion, and a pure hatred for Shawna Reed, Paloma Starr. Oh, she found Paris.
Paloma Starr back here at War Wrestling this evening and immediately looking to eliminate Paris from the ring.
Whoa.
Zoe Sky looking to aid Chelsea as well. But wait.
Paris went through the middle rope. She went through the middle rope.
Yeah, she is still in this, but I don't think Paloma realized that.
I do not think so. Paloma picking Carter up.
Firing over the side. Round kick, and Carter's out of here. 1, 2, 3 strikes, and you're out.
Now Paris is eliminated. Maya eliminated Paris.
Had to go and finish the job. Now, Maya, I understand you're getting wrapped up in the action. That is not the position you want to be in a rumble.
No, it is not. The last time we saw Harley Fairfax here at War Wrestling, if I'm not mistaken, was in a ring with Paloma Starr.
I believe it was. These two surely have some unfinished business. Meanwhile, Zoe Sky with a sleeper hold. Now, normally that's an effective strategy in a regular match, Steve, but in a rumble, that just makes your opponent dead weight. That is if you don't get crunched to the floor.
That was a massive jawbreaker by Harley Fairfax.
And now everybody recognizing the biggest threat in the ring.
Harley Fairfax getting beat down by all the contestants.
Everybody teaming up, and Fairfax is out of here.
Look at the eyes of Fairfax.
Harley Fairfax is astounded at what just happened. I mean, frankly, I would be too. It just took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women to eliminate the Shield Maiden.
And she is not happy about it. We did have another elimination on the backside. It looks like Lima.
I guess we'll see ya.
And there goes Mother.
You had a good run, Mom, but it's time to go to bed.
Time to...
And now we are down to 5 women, and everyone seems to want to take out Casey.
Casey picking up, and Zoe Sky. She thought everybody was going after Casey, and she was wrong, and she just got dumped to the floor.
Indeed, now Paloma Starr ganged up on by Alexis Littlefoot and Casey Clay.
Maya being the newcomer here, she's playing it smart.
Huge double clothesline, even getting that congratulations for Maya. The crowd here roaring for Paloma Starr.
Oh, here we go. Oh, little high five action.
You think these two are a tag team without that well-oiled action.
Casey wobbling.
And now, both women sending her over.
Big double suplex. Maya and Paloma looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now look at that, a nice shine of sportsmanship.
Oh, now Casey and Alexis teaming up on Paloma.
Well, it's a similar argument that we had with Harley Fairfax earlier. You gotta recognize that probably your biggest threat in this match now is Paloma Starr. Former War Women's Champion many times over. She has all the experience in the world. Frankly, I'm pretty sure she probably has more than all 3 of the competitors in the ring combined.
Yes, you're not wrong there. You got to get her out. You got to get all that experience out of the ring.
Casey and Alexis keeping Paloma there on the outside. She's holding on to that top rope.
Maya waiting in the wings.
The crowd tried sending Paloma the energy, but it wasn't enough. And with that, Steve,
there are 3.
Down to 3. We are guaranteed to have somebody fresh to the War Women's Championship scene. And 5 women are out.
Maya just double eliminated Alexis and Casey. She'll go on to fight Shawna Reed for the Women's War Wrestling title.
That she will. And Steve, who has ever in their first match won a Rumble?
No one that I can tell you, especially not here at War Wrestling.
The Muscle Mommy has just gone and shown the entire crowd here tonight why she's here. Steve, I am astounded at what we just saw.
With Maya's performance here tonight. She came in at number 2 in this Rumble. She withstood everyone. She played it smart. She picked her moments. And as you can see right now, she's standing alone in that ring.
You definitely deserve to take a breather after that performance. Wait. So, I'm sure the champion's coming out here just to see her challenger.
At least you shake her hand and say good match. Like, let's have a good match, correct?
I know that's not really Shawna Reed's style, but even she has a bit of respect to her.
And you have to respect it, what Maya just went through.
Absolutely. Well, everybody, give a, I don't know if warm is that good word for it. with a round of applause for your women's.
Wait a minute.
That's not your women's champion.
That's a newly formed crew.
The group that Shawna Reed's a part of. Gino, Decapo, Jimmy Shane, Tommy Hamilton, and holding the War Women's Championship, Jake Ely.
Jake Ely, is he going to defend the belt for Shawna Reed?
Well, I think that raises some questions, ethical questions.
Whoa! Maya ain't playing any games. Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Turn around!
Shawna Reed from the crowd!
This match is happening now?
We're going at it right now, Bryce! And the crew is celebrating. Whoa! Shawna Reed, listen to this crowd.
They are erupting over what they just saw.
This is what, when we talk about war, this is what we're talking about right here. You never know what's going to happen.
That you don't. But here's the thing. Steve, I understand the situation here, but also, Maya just outlasted 11 other women and is now immediately having to go into a match with the War Women's Champion.
Well, Shawna Reed's smart. She's not going to wait to the end of the night. She knows her opponent's tired. She's been beat up. She's not going to go try to give her time to rest, recover. Shawna Reed's smart about that.
Shawna Reed right now got the choke applied. Maya here trying her best to try and get a way out of it. Shawna looking to make her tap.
Got her wrapped up like a pretzel, Bryce.
Steve, you can tell Maya's got the fight in her, but I don't know if she's got that much endurance.
I don't know if she's got much left in the tank. We're gonna see right, oh yeah, here she goes. Backing Shawna Reed up and just a plethora of forearms.
Hammering away. Muscle Mommy looking ready to come on in, but a round kick.
A beautifully timed roundhouse kick right to Maya's midsection. Now Shawna Reed, whoa!
Fisherman.
And Fisherman neck breaker. 1, 2, and Maya kicks out.
I think if you had any lesser woman would not have kicked out of that.
If I was a betting man, I would have just put my whole salary on that being a 3 count after that swinging neck breaker.
Well, it's a good thing you're not.
I cannot believe that Maya kicked out of that.
Right now, though, Reed throwing Maya head first into the corner.
Shawna Reed is just in full control.
Oh, now that's just disrespectful there.
Referee stepping in a little bit, letting her know. You got to get out of that corner. You can't keep them in there.
Ref checked in to make sure Maya was good to continue. She nodded her head yes.
And Shawna Reed taking full advantage of the referee here, warning Jake Ely, hey, keep your nose out of this match.
He's circling around Maya like a buzzard. And now, 2 knees straight to both sides of her face.
Here we go again. Oh,
huge
big snap
suplex.
there.
Now we're going for round 2, it looks like.
Oh, and she got one more in her. And she got one more in her.
3 for 3.
Yes, she
3
does.
amigos locked in. And look at that, Shawna just brushing it off, acting like it's nothing.
1. Whoa.
Barely even a 2 count. You know, it's really rare, Steve, when somebody's able to kick out faster than they did the first time.
That was dug down deep for that kick out, Bryce, let me tell you.
Though I Right now, Maya looks like she's seeing stars.
She's going to see a heck of a lot more if Shawna Reed hits anything off of this top rope.
Saying she's going to play fair. I don't buy that for a second. You can hear the entire crowd right now booing the actions of Shawna Reed.
Well, I mean, look how Shawna Reed started this match.
And they are making their feelings known.
Maya getting a little bit of an offensive comeback and not so
there.
much. Oh! I think she just got her face rearranged by that giant boot of Shawna Reed.
Ref, I'd be checking the eyes. I'm not sure if Maya's actually...
I'd make sure she still has a nose.
I'm surprised she's conscious.
Nose, teeth, eyes, I'd be checking it all right now.
Do we know a facial surgeon?
I don't know if there's one in the crowd. Oh! Somehow finding a way to fire back.
Spine buster there, one, but only a one. Maya right now, with every chance that she's been able to get on Shawna, she's trying to make her movements quick, snappy. But Shawna just ready to come back with anything that can come at her.
You know, that's what Maya has to understand. What is this? These are one counts.
But Shawna right now just outright choking Maya. Ref having to yell at her, go, what are you doing? She's not afraid to disqualify her.
A champion's advantage. If she gets disqualified, she stays champion.
That's true. And I think everyone here in the War crowd wants to see Maya prevail here tonight.
Oh, I do too. There's not a single person in this building that's not cheering for Maya right now.
I mean, we've seen how Shawna Reed's acted over this entire year. She has been used every trick she has in the book.
And a 2 count.
2 count, but every time that Maya's throwing that shoulder up, the arm's getting weaker and weaker.
Yes, it's getting up slower and slower. Now Shawna, she chose not to go to the top last time. Let's see what she does here.
Referee trying to demand her to get down, and I don't think she's priming to listen.
No, she's not listening this time. I don't think Jake Ely, oh, wait a minute.
Maya fighting through the shots to the head. Are we gonna see it, Steve?
Oh, Shawna.
Maya trying to muscle Shawna over.
Shawna's sliding through.
Oh no.
Oh, once again.
Kick straight to the head.
That face is not what is Shawna Reed doing?
No.
Sunset.
Power bomb. 1, 2. Only a 2. A power bomb from essentially the top rope.
2. Maya has no idea what is going on. Maya takes her down. 1, 2.
Uranagi isn't enough now. Both women now trying to recuperate.
I have no idea. I don't think Shawna Reed has any idea how Maya kicked out of that sunset powerbomb. With Maya picking her straight up, swinging her around. Oh, reversal. Shawna Reed.
Catches her with the cutter.
Cutter, Bryce. Cutter.
Is it gonna be a 1, 2, 3?
I think. I don't think Shawna Reed was expecting what she had to do to keep Maya down.
I don't think she was either. But you gotta think, Steve, despite not winning the title, Maya outlasted 11 women and just went toe-to-toe with the War Women's Champion on 0 notice.
No, 0 notice, no time to prepare, and Shawna Reed, wow. I think she's going to have to go back and evaluate next time she sees Maya.
Absolutely, but I want to give another shout out to Maya. Great showing, not only in your first match, but your second match.
Yes.
But all the same, your victor here tonight, and still your women's champion, Shawna Reed.
One up for the crew tonight. I don't think how hard he's going to try. I don't think this crowd is going to cheer for Shawna Reed.
I don't either. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Steve, we're going to see more of the crew here later tonight. So, folks, you will not want to miss that. Stay tuned.
It's war and it's on tonight, so get up and fight. Get up and fight. You've had all.
Lexi Black, probably the most hated person in war wrestling, assembling what most people don't understand if they're just now tuning into war wrestling. Jexy controls all of the gold except for the respect title.
And the women's title.
And the women's title, sorry.
But the Wikked having control of the tag team championship with Amos and Kronos. And then, of course, as we saw back at the anniversary show, Beastman grabbing a hold of the War Championship.
You talk about the most grotesque group of guys you can get your hands on.
Grotesque is putting it lightly.
We all know what happens when the hood, they got to leave the hood on. This man, he's unhinged when that hood comes off.
I'd go as far as deranged.
You got to be careful. Oh! Alpha Sigma Sigma. These boys are no strangers to war wrestling, and they're definitely not strangers to us.
No, they are not. Now, we were talking about how the Wikked are crazy. These two boys are crazy in their own right.
Yes, they are.
Because I think you gotta be to be willing to take on these goons.
Yes. Let me tell you right now, Jexy Black has assembled some of the biggest, most powerful men here in war wrestling. And somehow, some way, she still figures out how to keep Cronus and Beastman under control.
I'm not quite sure how, but what I am sure of is that Alpha Sigma Sigma are some of the most tenacious dudes that I know. And Casey Jacobs giving a fan out here a pledge shirt. Zodiac did not look pleased by that.
No, he was not.
Nor is Jexy from the sounds of it.
That lucky fan just got an awesome. Is he the new pledge for Alpha Sig?
Don't you have to be enrolled in a university?
He might be.
Is it? I mean, I know the university is just right down the road, but
What university is that?
oh, you know, it's the one just a couple down block. You know the one.
Oh,
down
that one.
the street.
I got you.
Yeah, you know.
Totally forgot about that one. Casey Jacobs and the pledge.
The horn here, rising the war crowd here in support of Alpha Sig.
They start blowing that horn. The crowd gets a little anxious, gets a little more up, and they get behind these boys. And let me tell you, they feed off the crowd.
That they do. But if there's something else that someone feeds on, it's Amos and the sheer oddities that surround him.
Yeah, he is the most twitchiest man in wrestling. But I'm just going to say this right now. Alpha Sig is stepping in there with the Wikked. This is not the university beer tournament, the beer pong tournament that they're used to being in.
No, it is not. And when you face the Wikked, this isn't even a normal type of wrestling match.
No, it is
this
not.
is just sick and sort of twisted. I mean, look at KC immediately sliding away as Amos was slithering at him.
Well, I mean, if you just seen a minute ago in the corner, he twitched all over him while he rubbed his face on him. I don't know.
And I don't know what's on his head, but it looks extra shiny today.
I don't even want to know, especially when it comes to them, let me tell you. Casey Jacobs giving it that ankle DDT, but holding on to the ankle, tagging the pledge. Oh, big drop down.
Joe Copaz let it go.
No!
And a giant leg drop there from Pledge.
For the tag belts. Oh, 1 count.
Amos is a wily individual. It takes a bit more than just that to keep him down for long enough.
Yes, it does. Oh, quick tags, 1 in, 1 out. That's good tag team work right there by Alpha Sig.
Yep, tandem offense here from the two frat boys.
Oh,
Another leg drop there from Pledge. Cover 1.
oh, 1 count. You know, we talked about Harley Fairfax stepping away and going and perfecting her craft as the Shield Maiden. You want to talk about boys that went on the road and really got themselves together here is Alpha Sig.
Absolutely.
We have seen these guys from the time that they started all the way up until now. And let me tell you, the hood is off. I'm going to stop right there. The hood is off.
Pledge, I hope you can duck and weave, boy.
Oh.
Kronos now has that sick, demented look on his face.
He did not see the tag.
No, he did not.
Oh,
Look at that. The strength of the Berserker. Pledge ducks under.
once again goes for that cross body.
KC from behind, but it still wasn't enough to budge him.
No, it didn't even budge Kronos.
Both members of Alpha Sig are on the outside.
Casey,
Yeah, I would run for Kronos too. Frankly, I do not feel safe being in the same building as him.
oh, the tag for Amos. Oh! And that is why they're the tag champs, baby. They're in unison. That was a heck of a neck breaker. Power slam combo.
Indeed, if there's one thing that the Wikked are really good at, it's tandem offense.
You think of all the chaos that they bring to the ring, all the unhingedness that they bring to the ring. Some way, somehow, they all perfectly work as a team.
I don't know how Jexy did it. But somehow, some way,
As we're getting a mouthful from Jexy,
I don't think she likes us talking about it.
I don't think she does either, but oh, once again, there's two moves, like just the in sync that these two are.
In the times that the Wicked venture off on their own, Amos does tend to be Kronos' keeper. These two are probably the most familiar tag team amongst the whole set of the Wicked. So it doesn't surprise me that these two are just in sync.
Totally, the fact that it totally amazes me that Amos can somehow tune in. Oh, that big swinging elbow. But he can tune him in, he can calm him down, he can get him focused, even when the hood comes off. And you just saw right there was a giant clubbing blow to Pledge on the outside.
KC right now, kind of bad position. And Zodiac going straight with that right hand. I don't know if it was quite a heart punch. I think Casey was still in a bad position for it.
I can tell you this now, we're talking about the two in the ring. Jexy has the Zodiac on the outside. Another absolute unpredictable powerhouse here in War.
A mystic figure that has haunted the world of pro wrestling for over 20 years is the Zodiac.
And let's not forget, he will light your face on fire.
Literally, he will. I've seen him do it.
The tag to Pledge. Amos in a little bit of trouble here.
Pledge, I wouldn't wait for Amos to turn. There's the shoulder tackle, and another. Caught the arm, and a Russian leg sweep.
Uh-oh.
Pledge taking the shirt off.
Are we about to see the Pledge's elbow?
I think we are, Steve.
I've heard this
Send
is
him forward. Oh. Well, that's one way to stop it.
that is definitely one way to stop it. As Pledge right now got a whole mouthful. No!
This is the opportunity that Alpha Sig needs. The Wicked are getting set wild.
Oh, is now up on the apron. Oh! Big atomic drop right on the. Oh, and Casey's calling it.
Pledge making sure to try to get Joe's attention. But Zodiac still just keeping a hold of Joe.
Hey, what?
Turn around, Lopez.
The Pledge, the new Pledge just slapped him with a salami sandwich.
That was a perfectly good sandwich. Oh, and he took a bite of it. That was longer than. Wait.
What is happening?
What's happening? The new guy with the Pledge shirt ran off with Zodi, but meanwhile Kronos just turned the lights off in both of Alpha Sig.
Here we go. Getting Alpha Sig out of there. Well, sorry, getting Pledge out of there. Casey left with the two up.
And I think this might be the beginning of the end, Steve. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! Kronos not finished.
Joe Lopez, get out of there. Get out of there, buddy.
I will have to say, Alpha Sigma Sigma was this close to winning the tag belt. And I feel like their new Pledge friend screwed them out of that opportunity.
I don't think he screwed him out of it. I mean, he was just a bystander.
He slapped Zodi with a salami sandwich.
Pledge, meanwhile, does not seem happy to look at the new guy.
What is happening here?
Frankly, I'm really not sure, Steve. But right now, I think it's in all of our best interests if we get the Wikked out of here.
Hold on. Let's touch on this. I don't think the Pledge is very happy about the new Pledge.
This is war and it's on tonight, so get up and fight, get up and fight. You've had more.
Referee Barney.
Folks, we are back here with our War Wrestling Respect title match. Though I'm pretty sure the man who's about to come out is one of the least respectful individuals that I know.
One part of the crew. Gino Decapo, the self-made man, with a little bit of turn of events at the anniversary show where they beat up Ripper and joined the crew. And right now, he has a chance to bring gold back to the crew. And he will be going up against the only guy I've ever really known to hold the respect title. Every time I see him, he seems to always have it. Apollo Starr.
This is true. That man has an iron grasp on this belt for a good reason.
Introducing you to that Mo Better Wrestling.
Mo Better Wrestling, he is the timeless technician.
The dancing machine. Apollo Starr has a list of accolades that you can talk about all day long.
And that's just in World Wrestling,
Yes.
let alone his entire wrestling history.
Yes. We don't even have enough time to talk about all the belts and all the awards and all of everything he's done in this long and luxurious career.
For anyone who's not familiar, I'll just say it like this. There is a reason why Apollo Starr is a War Hall of Famer, and he's one of the few Hall of Famers who continue to wrestle to this day.
Yes, and hold on to that War Respect title.
It takes quite the man to be able to go face to face with your own blood, let alone your own son, and put him down to keep hold of that glorious belt right there.
Yes, and if you notice, it is a new look for the War Respect title, and it is a beautiful title at that.
But if there's one thing I do have to mention, is that Gino Decapo and Tommy Hamilton have quite the notorious history here at War.
Yes, they do. A part of the crew now, formerly with Ripper Blackheart. They were former War Tag Team champions.
For quite a long time at that.
Yeah.
The crowd here at War Wrestling utterly despises these two individuals.
They do not despise this man right here.
Frankly, I think it's really hard to despise Apollo.
You cannot despise Apollo. The man gives you everything every time he steps in between those ropes. If it's not a pin, it's a submission. If it's not a kick, it's an elbow.
And there's one thing that Gino is well aware of, and it's that fact.
Sir.
Gino Decapo, we should mention, you just look at him, absolute powerhouse, built like a Mack truck, has the power, it looks like he could crush you like a refrigerator.
Yeah, he could. He's no little of a man, let me tell you. But let me tell you this right now. There is no game plan for Apollo.
And is there a game plan for Brandon Fields making his presence known?
Maybe Brandon Fields is scouting the competition.
I mean, Brandon Fields, correct me if I'm wrong, he is also a former Respect champion. I know he has been in contention for that title numerous occasions.
I mean, I did watch him punt kick a mime off a balcony a few months back.
That image just burned into my brain.
But like I said earlier, there is no game plan for Apollo. You don't know which way he's going to attack you. If you use power, he's got a way to counter it. If you use technical, he's got a way to counter it. Apollo is an all-rounded wrestler, and Gino, even though he's a powerhouse, he's a big boy. He's got his hands full here tonight.
And look at that. You saw Apollo just fake out Gino with acting like he was going to go for a headlock, turned it into a toe hold.
Spinning drop toe hold at that.
I don't know many men who are capable of doing that.
And right now, as you can see, the best way to take a big man down, work those legs and knees.
If you cut out the tree trunks, he's got to fall down at some point.
Yes, he will. You hear now the crowd getting behind Apollo.
Gino Decapo, center of the ring. Oh, but look at that, ripping at the nose of Apollo.
There's only one. Got to get out of it somehow.
It ain't the cleanest of measures, but it got the job done.
I don't expect Gino to do anything to break clean, let me tell you. Whipping Apollo in, Apollo up and over, rolls through.
Apollo with a cover.
Apollo right on top of Gino, big right hand. Then it'll be followed up with a right forearm. Oh, Tommy Hamilton. Oh, Gino.
Gigantic clothesline there from Gino Decapo. And for anyone wondering, Tommy Hamilton, yes, that is Tommy Irish. He allegedly had some activities go on across state lines.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he's just letting the trails leak off of him a little bit. So I've heard.
For it to die down. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Gino there holding on to that chokehold.
There you see Tommy using the bottom rope to the Crew's advantage. Apollo right now, not looking in a great spot. You getting your throat crushed like that, even if it's only temporary, one crushed windpipe, you're out, you're done.
One big splash from Gino, like that, after being choked, will definitely take the wind right out of your sails.
Absolutely. Gino, though, ever the boisterous one, to say the least.
Yeah, he will definitely let you know. Oh!
Gigantic back senton there. One. Gino looks absolutely flabbergasted that wasn't it.
Referee Marty letting you know that shoulder came up.
Appollo using the ropes to try and help himself up. He's still got some fight left in him.
Oh, he's definitely not going to give up on the fight, let me tell you. This man's a fighter to the end.
Absolutely.
But it's the question is how long can he sustain that fight when you got Big Gino just crushing you at every corner?
That is a great question. But Appollo looks like he got some fire back in his soul.
And down he goes right with a big boot by Gino.
That's one way to put out a flame.
Gino is staying in full control.
Appollo trying to throw them right hands, doing whatever he can. But power slam by Decapo.
Oh!
I thought that would have been it after he just sent Appollo into the stratosphere.
Like I thought again, like when I betted on Maya not kicking out, I would have taken that money and betted on Appollo not kicking out of that power slam.
You are really bad at gambling, Steve.
I never. Look, that's why I don't gamble.
Fair enough. Appollo right now, keeping Gino in that corner. Looks like he's ready to missile launch him, but no!
Oh.
Gino turning it back around.
You know, we talked about the chokes on the rope and just crushing him. Oh, 1, 2, and Appollo kick out. You got to think, all the splashes to the front, the hard whips into the buckles, those are all to the chest and the back. Those are all just absolute windbreakers when it comes to trying to breathe. And Gino once again.
Appollo lured Gino into a false sense of security there.
Appollo, this could be his moment. Oh,
the crowd, they're rearing behind Apollo Starr.
Oh, that war crowd. Oh, that war crowd, they know they get behind Appollo. This man will get fired up.
Oh, caught the boot.
Oh, spinning back elbow, rolls through. Big clothesline.
Off the ropes.
Oh!
And Gino down and out in the center of the ring.
Apollo gathering the war crowd. He's getting them behind him. There's the punch, the slaps, knees. Whoop.
He putting some groove on it.
Swinging neck breaker.
1, 2.
Whoa.
Only a 2, but barely. Jake Ely now coming out here, arguing the referee about that being a 3.
Jake Ely just out here trying to help the crew get over on everybody. Here goes Apollo. Oh!
Tommy Hamilton taking this opportunity.
Oh!
1, 2. Is that it? No, it's not. Apollo hangs on.
Apollo, he heard that war crowd. They were chanting no. They did not want to see Gino get that 3 count, and he dug deep and found a way to kick out.
That he did. Now I know it was Gino Decapo's birthday only a few days ago, but I'm sorry. You are not getting a belated birthday present tonight, brother.
No, you're not. You can hear this war crowd. They're starting to get behind Apollo.
And now, Cassius Starr and Will the Thrill.
Oh, Gino trying to hit him with the title.
And Apollo.
Oh, big spinning back kick.
Is this gonna be it? 1, 2, 3!
Somehow, someway, Apollo Starr always finds a way to win.
Yeah, he does. He's held on to that title for majority of this year, and he is not looking to let go of it anytime soon, let alone to the crew.
No, yeah, he will not. Luckily, Cassius Starr and Will the Thrill came out to take care of all the outside interference to give Apollo Starr that fair chance to get the 1, 2, 3.
You got to admire all the work that Apollo Starr has done throughout his career, and this reign with the War Respect title is just another cherry on top.
The longer that man holds it, the more prestige that title becomes.
But right now, folks, we're gonna take a brief break here. Come back, we will have the Men's Royal Rumble right after this short break. See you there.
Once again, I continue the legacy of the War Respect Championship. No red tape, no politics. You think you're the man? You think you can put more respect on this title than I can? Then I'll give you a shot and you can come get it. But let me remind you, I'm nice with mine. I'm like fine wine, and I'm better than I was when you saw me last time. So don't prepare for the last thing you saw. You got to prepare for the future, and I don't think you're ready.
Everybody, welcome to the other Rumble of the night, the Men's War Rumble.
Tonight, you're going to see all the heavy hitters here at War all in one ring together, and the prize, Wrestling Beastman for the War Wrestling Heavyweight title.
He won it at the anniversary event, and it is. I don't think it's gonna take a whole lot to get those out of his big meaty claws.
Speaking of meaty claws, entering number 1.
How much did Nick Hahn pay Rick Toms to say that?
I think he just wrote it and handed it to him. But I will be calling him, as of now, the Duke of Disney for the entire rest of this match.
Are you sure that Disney will allow that? I guess
I'm not a betting man.
That you're not.
Look, the Duke of Disney's already out here pushing referees. The silent assassin.
The mastermind himself. The man who got thrown from a balcony and lived to see the day.
Jean Paul.
You just hear the War crowd. Everybody here loves this mime.
Thank God he just covered up Joe's bald head.
Good look for Joe.
Joe looks like he needs a baguette and a cigarette.
You can find him having both of those after the show. And everybody, this is our prime time slot of our event here tonight, the Men's Rumble. it is going to have quite the litany of entrants as time goes on. But I gotta say, Steve, this is certainly not the pairing I expected to start it with.
Not the number one and number two. The question is where did Nick Hahn find those boots?
That's what I'm wondering.
Looks like he's ready to go out and ride horseback in those things.
Here's the other question. When was the last time that Nick Hahn has ever had a match?
Not since I've been around War.
I know he's had one to my memory, but you're expecting him to run the gauntlet and in order to keep his job, win the entire Rumble.
When you said run the gauntlet, I don't think you physically meant run the gauntlet.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he was anticipating either. I wasn't. John Paul is able to keep up with him.
As you can tell right now, the Duke of Disney taking a pundling in the corner.
The High Priest of Humble is not looking great.
Oh, it's Jacob Rose. Now you know, Jacob Rose and Nick Hahn have history here.
That they do. Back in the anniversary show, Jacob Rose lost the opportunity to ever be allowed to tag with Brian Michaels again.
You know, as Hahn has got on the microphone and spewed about his downs, Jacob Rose was about the only one he didn't name.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, wait a second. He ran down just about everybody he could think of, and Jacob is the sole person he didn't. John Paul having lost all his giggles out of his gut with that one.
Yeah, that was a big double suplex. Now you have to admit, Nick Hahn, the time that he's had off, looks like he's dropped a few LBs. He's looking good.
Yeah.
But I don't see him lasting through all the other competitors in this Rumble tonight.
I mean, you never know, Steve. Well, this is wrestling we're talking about. We've seen numerous surprises before.
Yeah, and surprises like Maya never having a match before and going all the way to face a champion tonight.
As for number 4, you hear that metronome, you know who's coming.
It's the Pride of Lima!
Mr.
The Pride of Lima!
Mr. Lima, Ohio himself.
The Pride of Lima!
Pride of Lima.
Already going up top. Big cross body!
Ever since him and Jimmy Shane stopped being a tag team, Will's had a whole new set of gusto about him.
Oh!
We saw prior to today's event, he said that he promised that he was going to win the Rumble here tonight. And you know, with the amount of power that he's got, the amount of heart that he has, I think he might be able to do that.
You can't underestimate the things that Will do. Because, he was down and out. He had an ankle injury. Even though I say that's what cost him and, Jimmy Shane the tag belts. But he's a fighter, and he wants to fight. And as you can tell right there, Nick Hahn saving Jacob Rose.
Protecting his assets, if you will. You see Nick Hahn taking a seat there at the timekeeper's table. The longer that Jacob sticks around, the less likely that Nick has to be encountered by anybody.
Yeah. comes the... Somebody who is no stranger to Will. Oh!
Absolutely not. The Thunderbird here to take care of business. You know, Steve, I gotta say, Jake Ely is probably one of the weirdest people to share a birthday with. The amount of times that I have heard stories of this man living up to that Thunderbird moniker on any day of the week, for a matter, is numerous.
Hey, there is a reason he looks like a little baby Thor.
I can't say you're wrong.
But Jake Ely, you know, became a part of the crew at the anniversary show. And let me tell you what, he hasn't looked back. Whoa!
Nice head scissors takedown, albeit unintentionally, by Jacob Rose.
Yeah, with the help of little Nick Hahn, well, a little bit of help from Nick Hahn, who Nick Hahn down there right now, not right now, right there, he's waving. He wants to acknowledge.
He yelled at me. I feel sad now, Steve.
No, you stole. There's not enough limelight for his head and you in the same spot. You know what I mean?
Understandable. Nick Hahn, slowly but surely, sneaking his way back in.
This is what you talk about. Picking and choosing your spots.
Well, I don't think there's any spot that you can pick to be able to avoid the man that's about to be charging his way out here.
The Silverback. Here he comes. The Silverback, Chris Hall.
Chris Hall is what I like to just call a mountain of man meat. You look at him, and frankly, if you don't run the other direction, then I think you're just an idiot.
Exactly. But once again, here we go. Nick Hahn physically outrunning the gauntlet.
Not just running the gauntlet, he's leaving the building. Surely that has to count as like leaving the match, I think.
As you just witnessed right there, Jacob Rose just trying to take on Chris Hall, man to man, and he just found out that wasn't the best idea as Jake Ely.
Look at that. Clothesline immediately catches Jean Paul into a bear hug and a belly-to-back suplex.
Oh!
When was the last time you've seen someone take a suplex that they hit the floor twice from?
When's the last time you saw somebody suplex a mime like that?
That's true. Jacob Rose going in with that drop kick to Hall. Meanwhile,
Omani, Nick Hahn's insurance policy.
the man who likes to call himself the tyrant of the Black Sands.
You talk about Chris Hall being in here in a big pile of man meat. The size and the height of this man alone
Might be the one person able to step foot to Hall. And Steve, correct me, you heard what I heard too, right? The crowd actually cheered for Bomani.
I did hear that. Omani,
Caught Will to throw with one arm. One arm.
oh no!
Nighty-night Will. Nick Hahn looked like he was about to pat Bomani on the back. Jean Paul just flew right in.
As you can see right now, he is not. John Paul isn't even phased. Oh,
Jacob Rose is out like a light.
wait a minute. Nick Hahn throws up one finger. Chris Hall throws it up as well.
I think Nick Hahn just realized the world he's entered. And we have our first elimination, Steve.
John Paul.
A man that the War crowd is very familiar with.
Yes, he is. He's a fan favorite here at War. Oh, beautiful. Moonsault dropkick.
The crowd here immediately giving some cheers there for Cody.
Oh,
And he's wasting no time taking it to Jacob Rose.
none whatsoever. It looked like Jacob Rose had a little bit of words for Cody, but he wasn't having it.
Meanwhile, in the corner, Chris Holt has signaled for the end of Jake Ely, and Bomani getting caught by Jones.
Jones fearing no man here. Oh. Oh, Cody Jones a little.
Nick
Stop
Hahn
it, Nick
fell to
Hahn.
the floor, but he is not eliminated.
No, he is not.
Say what you will about his cowardice, but his strategy's been sound. Can't get eliminated if you're not even going through the top rope.
As you can see right now, Jacob Rose over there hugging the insurance policy.
Up next, now this is somebody the War faithful here probably are not familiar with. Alex Lynch here came in during the Allen County Fair events over this past 3 months during the summer. And during that time, he made quite a showing for himself. And now here he is, the Lycan howling to the moon.
Yeah, he come out, he's howling. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's got a slight association with Jexy Black and the Wikked.
Yeah, I saw pictures of Jexy seemingly to be around Alex a lot during those events. So it wouldn't surprise me whatsoever if that develops later.
Once Jexy gets in your ear, it's hard to turn away from whatever magic she possesses over you once she gets in your ear.
Absolutely. But right now, Cody Jones, he ain't afraid of no werewolves. And Jake Ely, well, I don't think he's having any grandchildren.
No, he's not. As you can see, the insurance policy and Nick Hahn still waiting. Lynch giving Will the Thrill the business in the corner.
Wait a second here. Steve, that's not a bird. That's not a plane. That's Super Oprah.
Coming in like an absolute wrecking ball. Oh!
Oh no! No, not the stink face! Not the stink face!
Cody Jones! Oh!
Oh! Super Oprah, one of the very few people who is gigantic enough to take on Chris Hall, and you heard those shots!
You heard that chop. You heard those punches.
And Will the Thrill taking his opportunity, getting caught here.
Oh my God!
What in the world?
Will went for a scissors. I don't even know.
The crowd here at War tonight, I think they're all in on Super Oprah.
I think they're absolutely impressed with what Super Oprah is bringing to the table.
I know I am.
You get a stink face, you get a chop. Everybody gets a little bit of something from Super Oprah.
And the next person that seems to be on the list, Bomani, he ain't having it.
Oh, Super Oprah getting taken down from behind by Jacob Rose. When you hear Stevie Nicks, there's only one man. Mr. Classically Trained, Mr. Careless Whisper himself.
Mr. The sunglasses stay on during the Rumble.
Oh, they better stay on. Ryan, he is him. Now here's the guy, Ryan Michaels. There's no glasses. He is going right. He wanted. Oh, here we go.
You heard what Nick Hahn said earlier this evening. He ran down Ryan Michaels, saying he should have invested in him, and that might just be the biggest mistake of his life.
Right now, you have made the wrong man mad. We know what Ryan Michaels is capable of. And
Ryan absolutely trying to throttle Jacob Rose.
Trying to split these two apart.
Cody Jones, meanwhile, getting an eyeful of Super Oprah.
No, Super Oprah clawing the eyes of Ryan Michaels.
Nick Hahn feeling like he saw a ghost trying to get the direction of Bomani. Super Oprah ain't letting it happen.
In the midst of all that chaos, Jake Ely almost eliminated Jacob Rose.
Wait, oh! Nick Hahn just eliminated Jacob Rose! Nick Hahn, you buffoon! Wait!
Your eyes don't deceive you!
Movado hasn't been seen! Not just in War Wrestling in over 3 years. He hasn't been seen on planet Earth.
The last time we saw him, he was still tag partners with the Beastman.
And now here he is, seemingly coming back from his home planet
to try to win the prize of taking on the Beastman.
Movado going right to work, picking up Cody Jones. Oh!
Oh!
Mixing it up.
Helps.
Now, folks, it takes a lot.
Homeland security.
It takes a lot to get that type of a reaction out of me. But Movado and that Super Oprah warranted it.
You just saw the insurance policy put those dogs right down on top of Ryan Michaels' throat.
Oh, no, he did it. Oh, no, you did it. You do not. You do not. Snap. Triple Oprah's win.
Oh, there's wigs flying.
Oh, my God.
We just saw Super Oprah and Bomani both.
I didn't just see it, Steve. I felt the building shake.
Two of the biggest men in the ring just taken.
Man and a woman, get it right.
Man and woman, I am sorry. Take one of the biggest, hardest falls of the night.
Frankly, I don't know if they're getting up anytime soon.
I don't think they are.
And now it seems Zodiac seemingly has finished up his problems with the Alpha Sigma Sigma boys from earlier. As he's taking on Chris Hall. Ryan Michaels, once again, has ran Nick Hahn out of the arena.
You know, I'm really surprised Michaels came out here with that humble land shirt on.
You gotta think, Steve, it's all mind games. He wanted to make Nick Hahn realize what he's done.
Like I said, he was the only name that he drugged through the mud through this whole thing. And Super Oprah, she's taking it to Bomani.
And they're going out back, it seems. Whoever our next entrant is, they got quite the two behemoths to walk back.
Oh, Cody Jones is eliminated.
And now here comes the man himself.
The former War Heavyweight Champion.
The man who is fighting back for his right at a title shot that he still feels he deserves.
We're talking Unchained Brandon Day.
And Jake Ely sent flying.
Oh! And he's cleaning house.
And the Zodiac is gone too. Ryan Michaels though, with the power slam.
Oh! Brandon Day is feeling it.
Somewhere amidst all that chaos, Bavado also got eliminated.
And Lynch got eliminated. Jake Ely got eliminated. Cody Jones got eliminated.
Steven, this just tells you, everybody, how hard it is to try to keep track of all the chaos that goes on in this ring.
When you got someone like Brandon Day that comes in and just absolutely wipes out all of the competition, but everyone else is going over the top rope, it's hard to figure out what is happening.
Meanwhile, Chris Hall, Polish Hammer.
And as we set for our next contestant,
If you got Jack in your cup, go raise it up, go raise it up.
here comes a big slobber knocker of a man here. And you can tell right now, he's wasting no time going after the former heavyweight champion.
Absolutely. Tommy Hamilton is here to try and get the crew another shot at some gold.
Like I said, you either had two different approaches to these rumbles. You either do what Nick Hahn's doing and sitting on the outside, or you find the biggest, baddest dog in the yard and you go right for him.
And Tommy Hamilton ain't afraid of nobody.
No, sir. As you can tell right now, he's stacking bodies on top of bodies.
Quite literally, everybody getting set up for a mist splash.
Big Chris Hall going to work now. Silverback warming it up.
Now, if you're Chris Hall, you gotta think this Rumble is about not just winning an opportunity at the War title. It's also about showing everybody in the back that it don't matter how old I am, I still got it.
Yes, sir. And Chris Hall, this Rumble would probably mean a lot more to him with all the stipulations and everything that come along with it. Here he is. The Ebony Prince, what I like to call it the human highlight reel.
No kidding. Every time Cassius Starr makes his way out into any ring, he always shows the world why he is so astounding for how young he is.
Yes, he is. He has been on a ball of fire ever since he has stepped foot here in War Wrestling, and the fans absolutely love him.
Absolutely indeed. And he's taking it right now to Tommy Hamilton.
Ryan Michaels has finally got his hands on Nick Hahn.
Nick Hahn once again out of here.
Brandon Day just absolutely rearranging Cassius Starr's face.
Oh, look at this. Oh! Ryan Michaels reared up a bit too long in that chair shot. Cassius now letting all that blood go to his brain for a delayed suplex.
You know what goes up
Must come down. Brandon Day, you see the fire in his eyes. He doesn't care if you're friend or foe. To you, you are his enemy, and you are a roadblock on his way to getting his title back.
You have to understand what it took to get that belt around his waist. The competitors that he went up against to keep that belt around his waist. But to have it end the way it ended.
Brian Huff, another one of the members of the entourage that Nick Hahn didn't browbeat earlier today.
Like I said, there was only one name that he truly ran through the mud, and that was the man, Brian Michaels.
Brian Huff taking him to his former stablemate.
Up and over, landing on his feet.
Whoa! Now, in years gone by, Brian Huff held a lot of respect for Ryan Michaels, but I have a feeling that those days are long gone after being in the year of Nick Hahn.
Yes, after you, I think at this point, once you associate yourself with Nick Hahn, you're public enemy number one in Ryan Michaels' eyes.
Absolutely.
As you can see now, Nick Hahn taking advantage of Brian Huff's work.
But let's also take a look around at everybody else still in this ring. You got Will the Thrill, who came in at number 4. He's still kicking. Nick Hahn, of course, from number 1. How in the world are we in this timeline?
This is definitely a war multiverse. Oh! We're about to have a whole lot of business from a whole lot of dudes.
Steve, I know you're not a betting man, and neither am I. But if I was to place a bet right now, all in on Crash Jackson.
Let me tell you this right now.
Oh my God! The air that he just sent Brian Michaels up into the sky.
He almost touched the beams. He almost touched the beams.
I felt like I just got thrown in the sky air after
Let
that.
me tell you, I unfortunately one time accidentally got in the way of Crash Jackson and took a shoulder tackle from that man. And let me tell you this right now, I have never been hit that hard in my life.
I
We say
believe
it's a
ya.
whole lot of dude. It is a whole lot of dude.
Whole lot of dude. I mean, former football player, pro wrestling, been all across the map. Now face to face with Brandon Day.
As you can see right now, them forearms. Oh!
Crash Jackson full out of steam.
Oh!
Right now, I think everybody needs a breather. I know I do.
Well, you're definitely not going to get a breather with this man coming to the ring. Tommy Hamilton getting a little help by having one of his crew members come in.
In a rumble, there's no DQ. Low blows are legal.
Jimmy Shane just walking around. Oh, he's looking for Will. Him and Will don't have finished business. They have unfinished business. With Will being victorious in that Lima Street fight.
Pride of Lima.
Pride of Lima.
I think everybody who just got a taste of Jimmy Shane
Oh,
is
Ryan
still
Michaels.
feeling it. But Ryan Michaels with the...
What?
No, Brian Hoff stopping the pedigree.
No! He's gonna...
Michaels rebounds. Spinebuster! I have heard legend of Ryan Michaels' spinebuster annihilating anybody it hits. And I think Brian Hoff just got added to that list.
Yes, he did.
At this point, Steve, we've seen a whole who's who of War members. Who could be next?
I have no idea. Oh my Lord! Crash Jackson has checked the oil. It's the unpredictable Orlando Christopher.
One of the most storied men in War wrestling history.
Let's not just say that we didn't see Crash Jackson eliminate Cassius Starr by checking his oil.
Yeah, no kidding. Orlando Christopher, though, controlling the traffic right now. Got a whole pileup going on.
You look at Brandon Day, he's just lurking in the shadows. Orlando Christopher, he's no stranger to titles here in War Wrestling. Hall of Famer here in War Wrestling. An absolute crowd loves them some Orlando Christopher.
And you can't blame him. Orlando Christopher's been around the block quite a while here at War. Meanwhile, in front of us, I think Nick Hahn is about to have his hand broken by Crash Jackson.
Anything that dude will break any bone. The kicking to Nick Hahn's head. And Chris Hall is eliminated.
Chris Hall having lasted quite a long time.
Hall of Famer, Slim Trimmins.
Slim Trimmins looking like he hasn't missed a beat.
Throwing out the Twinkies to the crowd.
And now he's all out of Twinkies. And now it's time to kick some butt.
When you're all out of Twinkies, that means it's business time. Wait a minute, he's a little winded. I think he hit one too many jumping jacks.
Look, jumping jacks while running, that takes a lot out of you, man.
Oh!
Oh, Tommy Hamilton just took quite the spill, and he's eliminated. Ryan Huff caught mid-air, and he's out. Talk about an anti-air.
Talk about absolutely trying to hold on for dear life.
Slim Trimmins here, trying to take it across Jackson.
That theme music can only mean one thing. Oh! Now these two have some unfinished business.
It doesn't matter whether or not Ryan Michaels seems to have turned a new leaf. And there's one thing about Matt Taylor, is that man holds grudges.
Yes, he will. And you talked about being a betting man about Crash Jackson. I think you put your chips in a little early. This is a man, the measuring stick of what some would say here at War Wrestling, could win this thing and go on to win the War Heavyweight title.
You're not wrong. And now look at this nice sign of sportsmanship between Orlando and Matt.
Two legends of War Wrestling going at it.
And there's one thing a lot of veterans have in common. It's when they see each other in the ring again, they say hello by beating each other with their fists.
Who doesn't?
Now, here's a man that War Wrestling is familiar with, and I know War Wrestling does not like.
I can tell you who else is very familiar with them. The Dark Star Matt Taylor.
Indeed, Sam Beal, throughout this entirety of 2024, has made himself quite possibly public enemy number one anytime he shows his face.
Yeah. You know, once Matt look, there you tell the eyeballs locked straight on Sam Beal.
These two fought wars against each other earlier this year.
Yes, they did.
And they're picking up right where they left off.
Yes, they are.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Shane was trying to be eliminated by Slim Trimmins.
Sam Beal just absolutely, thought he was taking it. Oh! I don't see too much room for Fortnite dancing in this right now.
Neither do I. We saw him earlier tonight during the Respect title match, and now he's back out here again.
Even though he was scouting the Respect title competition, he's out here trying to get himself a heavyweight title.
Brandon Fields is quite the ambitious man. He'll take anything he can get a hold of.
You know, he's got this campaign going about how wrestling has become ridiculous. And he was on a warpath of getting rid of just every bit of ridiculousness he could find.
See it. Matt Taylor grabbing the ring bell. Woo-hoo-hoo!
There are no rules in a battle
Talk
royal.
about getting your clock rang.
There's no rules in a rumble, let me tell you.
Now, Steve, tell me when you notice there's something that really shouldn't still be here at this point.
Nick Hahn has somehow mustered up enough. Whoa! Crash Jackson is eliminated.
This is why I'm not a betting man.
But let's get back to the fact that the number one entry into this, Nick Hahn, has slithered his way in and out of this ring to stay active in this Rumble.
Now we're going into our final competitor. Jack Price coming outside along Pepper Pride, or as he likes to say, being represented by Pride Management. This man is very familiar with the War Heavyweight Championship, having faced Brandon Day for it in times past. National wrestling star, having worked inside TNA. Jack Price back here in War once again to try to earn himself another shot.
Another shot at the War Heavyweight title. That is it. We have no more competitors. What do you see? One of these men that are left in the ring right now will go on to face Beastman.
That they will. Jack Price taking out Orlando Christopher. Sam Beal, Slim Trimmins trying to stop him early, but turned it around, and Trimmins is out.
Trimmins is going. We got Will the Thrill here on the edge. Jimmy Shane. Oh, stomping on Will's ankle there.
Orlando Christopher, he's a veteran for a reason. He's held on. He knows how to stop himself getting eliminated. Jack Price taking it to Matt Taylor.
You got Brandon Fields taking it to Sam Beal over in the corner. And once again, Nick Hahn, unscathed.
Who has been sitting in this corner for 5 minutes.
Maybe longer at this point. Orlando Christopher, Will the Thrill trying to get Jimmy Shane.
And Sam Beal hanging on by a thread.
Oh,
But not anymore. Now, watch out, watch out, watch out. From behind.
Brandon Day with a big old hammer to the side of the head of the Dark Star. It's only fitting that the Dark Star ruined Sam Beal's chances at a War Heavyweight title match.
That it is. Meanwhile, Brandon Fields launching Orlando Christopher. Christopher turning it
Oh,
around.
Brandon Fields! But there's no rep that's seen it. No rep was over here to see it.
Well, there you see.
Oh!
Jack Price set like a missile over the top. How in the world did that even happen? I know he got sent flying, but seriously.
He went for a big splash, hit that top rope, and shot off to the outside like a rocket. But look at this.
Take your shot, Ryan. Take your shot.
Take your shot.
Nick Hahn.
Nick Hahn.
You
Oh!
stupid son of a gun.
Oh!
And Ryan Michaels has eliminated Nick Hahn.
Nick Hahn spit right in the face. Oh! Hahn costing Ryan Michaels a chance at that title.
And Matt Taylor, he's out too.
We are down to our final four.
The former War Heavyweight Champion, former Tag Team Champions, former literally everything champion,
And then another four.
and a Hall of Famer.
Yes. I think Jimmy Shane just now realized who those final four are.
Not a single person in that ring likes Jimmy in the slightest.
Not at all. Oh. And the beatdown consumes. Orlando Christopher. He thought that they were going to be all teaming up.
And Will the Thrill launching Day into Christopher. That shirt almost came off.
Hey, I know that shirt almost made it all the way up here.
Will the Thrill getting taken down by Christopher. Oh, eye rake there by Jimmy Shane.
Some fans walking away with a shirt tonight. Jimmy Shane getting Orlando Christopher. On the top, this is not a good place for Orlando Christopher to be.
Not in the slightest. One wrong move and Christopher can be sent over that top.
Oh!
And Will the Thrill being used as a human projectile. Knox takes out Orlando Christopher unintentionally, and we're down to 2.
Jimmy Shane gets a little bit of revenge from the anniversary show, getting Will out of here, ruining Will's chances at a War Heavyweight title match.
And now, the only person standing in the way of the Party Crasher getting a War Heavyweight title shot is Brandon Day.
And you get up. Brandon Day, I think he's now realizing it's just him and Jimmy Shane. He's one man away.
But look at this, caught in the web.
Oh, Brandon Day, he went over the top.
Yeah, but this is Brandon Day we're talking about. He knows what he's doing. And I think, is he really going to be able to muscle up Jimmy Shane like this?
From the look up. Oh, it's so close.
Jimmy Shane, caught.
Oh, big knee right to the face of Jimmy Shane.
This is one way to get back into the ring. But caught there.
Party Crasher.
Brandon
He's calling for it. He's calling his shot.
Brandon Day having to use the ropes to get back up to his feet.
He's calling his shot. Just like Babe Ruth.
Is this it? Is Jimmy Shane gonna win a title opportunity for the crew?
Brandon Day ain't gonna go out like that.
Power slam.
Power slam. And Jimmy Shane is out.
Oh, lift it up. It's official, Steve. Brandon Day is getting his title rematch. The question will be, though, are we getting it right now like we did with the women's title?
We will see. Brandon said he's waiting. He's making sure.
You hear the entire arena thud as the Beastman beckons. Brandon's not even waiting for Beastman to get in the ring. We're just gonna start right away. Oh, meaty club there from the Beastman. Joe Lopez is trying to get both men back into the ring. This match hasn't even officially started yet.
I barely have a voice for this, Bryce.
You're telling me, brother.
Beastman's first title defense as becoming War Heavyweight Champion is against a man that he had to go through hell and back to pry it from his hands, Brandon Day.
The man that he met in a steel cage here once again. And now he's busting out the table.
The hatred that these two men have for each other is absolutely insane.
War Wrestling fans, this is your main event of the evening tonight as the War Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Jexy Black is instructing us to big up the Beastman. Do you comply? I think I will for the sake of my safety. If I were Brandon, well, frankly, I'm going to be honest. Brandon Day is one tough son of a gun. If I were in his position, though, after what I just went through in that Rumble, I'd already be out.
The match hasn't even started yet.
I know. But that's the insane part. You got to wonder what in the world's going to happen when these two get in the ring. Oh! Frankly, at this point, you got to imagine that these two might not be able to have the title match right now.
Maybe not. One of these two men is not walking out of here
on their own
on
two
their
feet.
own 2 feet.
You hear the crowd. They are all behind Unchained Brandon Day.
With the excitement that we have had here tonight,
Whoa,
the Royal Rumble.
Our poor fans almost got assaulted by the Beastman.
Oh! With all the excitement that we've had here at War Rumble, the crowd will not disappoint you to let you know the hatred that they have for Jexy and the Beastman and the Wikked.
Beastman once again wielding a table. Who else do you know, Steve, that just uses a table as if it's a club?
Not too many people can, except for the Beastman. There is not, even though our announce table, our ring announce table is absolutely demolished.
Oh, now that we're officially in the ring. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
We finally get a bell.
Whenever the Beastman is on a rope, that is not a sight you want to see. Oh, the Beastman! And that's why you don't want to see it.
You do not want to see a man that size climb to the top. Brandon Day met with a big boot.
Gigantic crossbody. Steve, every time the Beastman hits the rope, the ring shifts.
Yeah, the ring moves like 3 feet every time he hits those ropes. We're actually going to sit here and act like we didn't just watch these two men prior to them before getting into the ring beat each other with chairs and table.
And here they are, just going at it.
And Brandon Day outlasting all the other men in the Rumble to get to this point.
Brandon Day launching rights.
Brandon Day firing back the best he can. And Beastman just absolutely shutting that offense down.
Lopez, you see Brandon's hand, it's quivering as if he's in shock. If I was Lopez, I would ring the bell. I think this might be worthy of stoppage.
Brandon Day will not let him stop this. There is nothing that's going to keep Brandon Day from crawling, scraping, and getting back to that that heavyweight title.
Everyone, I just gotta say, this is quite the match to end off our event here tonight with. But Steve, as this goes on, frankly, I worry for the actual well-being of Brandon Day.
Yes, and Brandon Day keeps it. He's not going to give up, but the more he doesn't give up, the more the Beastman is going to punish. He's going to relentlessly just keep coming at Brandon Day. You can see right there Brandon Day delivering a big clothesline.
To even stumble the Beastman, he has to do a full running start. What do you think it's going to take to knock Beastman off his feet?
1, 2. Brandon Day's going to have to bring everything in the kitchen sink to get Beastman off his feet.
Beastman now crushing Brandon Day's skull in his hands.
Those big meaty hooks of hands wrapping around Brandon Day's skull.
The neck crank. You hear the crowd now trying to root for Brandon.
If there's one person they're going to get behind, it's going to be Brandon Day. And they're going to stay behind him until that bell rings. Oh!
Brandon taking down the Beastman, but he can't capitalize.
Beastman's a little slow in his own power to get up here.
Beastman rolling over his prey.
1, 2. Oh, he picked him up.
We're not at a great angle to see it, but I'm pretty sure the Beastman picked up Brandon's head just so he could inflict more punishment. Brandon Day is, frankly, I don't know how he's awake, conscious, alive.
And this might just be the nail in the coffin, Bryce.
No, not the Annihilator.
Oh!
Brandon managed to avoid it just in the nick of time.
Because that was a whole lot of butt coming down off that middle rope.
If that had connected, I seriously think the EMTs would need to make their appearance at this building.
Yes, Brandon Day would have been a part of the canvas.
Is he going to try to catapult the Beastman? He is! How in the world is he able to do that after everything he's been through?
He's a transmission!
The transmission's in. Beastman.
Oh!
Our referee, Joe Lopez, got crushed in it too.
Oh!
Call 911 for Joe right now. Right now.
We need to somebody get Joe some help. Oh!
Brandon Day was able to take down the Beastman.
And there's Zodi.
Is Zodiac really about to fly halfway across this ring? Oh! Kokeshi headbutt into the Beastman. Up. And now Amos and Kronos. You just see Juxie cheering on from the sideline. This was the plan all along, I'm sure.
Oh, there's no way that Brandon Day was going to get a fair fight in this.
The Wikked all swarming around, making sure they're doing everything they can to stop Brandon Day from getting his hands on that title again.
What is going on here?
Flip out the back.
Oh!
Super kick to Kronos. Meanwhile, Beastman has been laid out in the corner.
Brandon Day!
That's something you don't see often. Beautiful dive there from Brandon Day.
That was a picture-perfect suicide dive. Oh!
Black hole slam. And now here comes Barney with a count. 1, 2. Brandon kicked out. How in the world?
Somehow, some way,
Dixie arguing with Barney, saying that should have been 3. And now the Beastman with that steel chair. Look at that sinister smile on the Beastman's face. Woo! Oh, my eardrums.
did you hear that?
Barney, turn around. Count that. 1, 2. If Barney had turned around for the count just a split second earlier, we would have had a new War Heavyweight Champion.
And now Jexy pulling referee Barney out of the ring. Here comes Jimmy Shane.
Jimmy Shane. Spear!
Jimmy Shane hit the spear.
And Beastman. The end of the world has arrived. Jimmy Shane, the sore loser that he is. I'm sure as a stake to try and get a bit of revenge on Brandon Day for eliminating him. Just cost Unchained Brandon Day the War Heavyweight Championship.
A lot of things. The Wikked tried to take Brandon Day out. They couldn't succeed. Brandon Day just couldn't deal with the numbers between the Wikked and that was very unpredictable of Jimmy Shane running back out here and hitting the spear.
It's already enough when you got 5-on-1. Make it 6-on-1. What are you meant to do?
You can't outlast the numbers all the time. Once again, somehow, someway, Jexy walks out of here controlling some of the most important gold here in War Wrestling. The heavyweight title and the tag titles.
And something tells me that something wicked this way will remain forevermore. Everyone, thank you here for watching our event here tonight. My name has been Bryce T, joined here by my commentary partner, Steve. This has been War Wrestling.